Well, hello, we're DJ Fossils. So today we have come to Beer in Devon, and we're at the Clifftop car park. I will put the postcode for the car park in the description. So that's Beer down there, and we've parked up. We need to be heading off down that way towards Hooken Cliffs, because where we're going to be going is along this edge down here. See where those white chalk cliffs are? We're going to be heading off down along that stretch there, looking for some fossils. So we're going to head off up that way, and I'll show you a bit more as we go along on where to go. We've got to find a way down to the beach. I believe there is one down that way, but it's quite a climb, so we'll see when we get there. So as you can see, the car park is up there. You head over to here where there's some rope fences, and head down the path and up the path here. That's Beer down there. We can't get to that bit, so the cliff I actually said about before there is actually not where we're going. We're going to the cliffs that are under here, but we've got quite a bit of a walk to go before we get there. But it's a beautiful view from up here. But we need to head on up this way and keep going until we find the way down. So we continue on the path until you get to this bench, and what a view! Absolutely stunning. Boat's been out there today as well, and that's where we're heading off down that way. Now there is a signpost just down there that points to the left, so I'm assuming we're going to be going that way, but I'll let you know. But we're going to head along and see. Absolutely stunning view from up there. So we're at the signpost, and it's, I can't even read it there, it says and we're going to head down that way. Hooken Cliffs are up that way. So now, from what we did read, it is a very steep path, and it looks it already. Jackie's sort of like 15-20 foot lower than me, so yeah, it's going to be quite a trek down, but it should be worth it when we get down there, hopefully. Alright, so we're part of the way down. We'll say the track coming down is very stony and quite loose stones, so it's quite slippy, and that's even in the dry. There's roots sticking out, and it's quite narrow, and you've got a drop right on the edge, but there's the path going down there, right down, so you can see it zigzagging down that way. But yeah, it's quite narrow. It's not for people with any walking issues or anything. You need to be sure-footed to come down this route, that's for sure. So still looks gorgeous though. Alright, we finally got down to the beach. I would have videoed out there, but there's people in the way. There is a bit where you come along, and there's a tiny bit of wood and a little bit of a path going that back down that way. Don't go down there. Continue going until you see a proper left-hand turn, and the path also carries on that way. Go down the left-hand turn, down through the bushes. There's a pathway down, comes out there, and then we're going to head off along that direction that way. But absolutely gorgeous day. We come all along here so far. Cliffs are pretty high up there. Looks really nice. Some beautiful birds around as well. But we haven't found anything yet. There's a lot of stuff being broken up all the way along here, so it looks like somebody else has already been and broken up everything that's dropped. So I don't know what our chances of finding anything are going to be like. So we've just found this rock sat on here. Obviously someone else has been up here breaking them open, and they've left this behind, so it's nice of them. Some tiny little like shell things here, look, there and there, nice one, that one there I mean. So we're going to take that and prep that open, just because they're shells that we don't actually have so far in our collection, so probably not the best sizes, but better than nothing. It means we've found something today at least, so I'm sure we'll find something else. But yeah, that's still a nice find for us. So continued a bit further up, and it's something you don't see every day. A whole ton of blackberries on the beach, and a big buddleia bush on the beach. It's not something you see quite a lot. Look at those cliffs though. But we've just been walking along, found another piece of this. Try and get the sun on it, that's a bit better. Nice little shell in there. It's one we haven't got. I think there's some more in there. So there's probably some other bits inside. Another one there. So yeah, definitely. So I'm going to take this piece as well and just clean it up at home, get some of these shells out. So obviously the best one we'll keep for our collection. Species that we haven't got, so that's always good. That's what we look for. So we'll keep on looking and hope we find something else. Well, as you can see, it's a bit tight through this bit. I don't know if we're going to be able to get much further along or not. We'll soon see. The water's coming right in through there, so I don't think we can. But just coming through to see if we can get through here, and it's looking a bit tricky. I spotted this on the floor, so I picked this up. Look at that on that side, isn't that gorgeous? But it gets better. I turned it over, and look at that. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely stunning piece. So, oh, that water's coming in pretty rough and close here. But yeah, I'm having that piece. That is amazing. Love that. We also found this little rock. Looks like loads of little microfossils in there. Looks really interesting. We're going to take that back. There's loads on the other side. There's stuff all the way through it. So we're sat here waiting to get round there, which I don't know if we're going to be able to do or not. And it's a massive cormorant just set up on the rock up there, look. Absolutely gorgeous. So we're heading back because we can't get around that point that's right down there. It's a couple of hours till low tide. Probably maybe been able to get around it at low tide, but we're going to head up there, see where the steps are, and then maybe, I think the steps are about here. We might head up and have a look along this bit up here, see if there's anything up there as well. So we didn't go down the other end, but we did come down to the East Beach Line Regis, and we're going to head down, have a look round up there, but there's a lot of people there already. So you can find the pyrite ammonites, and maybe we're going to have a walk further up, have a look up there as well, just see what we can find, as we were down this way anyway. So far we've only found a couple of little pyrite-y bits and one little slab that's got some in the middle, so I'm going to take that home and prep it. I just want to show you this gorgeous rock with ammonites on it. Obviously too big to take, it still looks nice. Not an awful lot of finds there today, but like I said, someone else has already been to the first location. We've got these blocks brought back They've got quite a lot of shells in, so we've got a few species there that we didn't have. I've got this rock here with all the bits on it. It shows up better when it's wet, so when it's varnished it will look really nice. So I'm just going to varnish that as is. As you can see, when it's wet, that side, it looks gorgeous. Now, so I have read somewhere that they might not be ammonites, they might be worm tubes, but I'm not 100% sure. So, and we got that lovely piece there with lots of microfossils in. But this piece is another bit I picked up down at Lyme Regis. You can see there was an imprint there, and there's various imprints. But what I'm looking at is the layers going all the way through. There's loads of ammonites all the way around it. So if I take off this top layer, I'm hoping there might be something like one of these biggish ones just sat in the middle there underneath. But you never know until you have a go. And we also found a few little pyrite ammonites. So if I can zoom in on that a bit better. Nice little one there, another little one there, another one there. It's got a bit of damage on that side, but the other side's really nice. That looks like a little tiny gastropod. We're not sure, it might not be. Doesn't look like one of the pyrite mushrooms. See loads of those down there. There's another one in a pyrite nodule there, but that won't come out. So but Jackie picked it up, and there's another one there in the side of a piece of pyrite, which looks reasonably nice. It's only tiny, but yeah. So, sorry about the focus, but yeah, not bad. I mean, I'm gonna have fun trying to get some of these shells out. So there is some lots of nice ones like these in this block, and there's a few other different ones. So, but this stuff breaks up really easily, literally just breaks up. So it's going to be really easy to get these shells out. Just got to hope I don't break them, but yeah, it literally just picks off. So I shall be using the less power tool on that on really low power and see how I go. I'll test it on a broken bit of shell first around that, so I don't want to break. If it's too powerful, I don't want to break any of the better shells. But yeah, that's all coming off quite easy. So what I should do, I shall get some of these shells out now, varnish this up as well, and then I'll show you those next on the video.